Hey guys, I'm Kim Jimenez, your digital marketing strategist, and in this episode, we're going to talk about what you should be spending your first $100 on Facebook ads if you're trying to grow your online business and really start getting some momentum. So if you want to learn more about how you should be spending your advertising budget, definitely stick around. All right, so I hope I don't have to convince you that Facebook ads are incredibly relevant, especially today, when you can actually get some amazing cost per lead when you're trying to find your ideal prospects on the platform. So if you've tried other services like Google AdWords, you know that although those type of prospects are highly targeted because they're searching for your product, program, or service, the cost per lead is actually really high. And while I'm not bashing, AdWords, I think they're an amazing service and we use them all the time. I just don't always think that it's the best way to spend money on getting leads when you're first getting started in your business, or if you want to take, things to the next level. The problem with AdWords is that I shouldn't say the problem. The strategy with AdWords is that you're always targeting low-hanging fruit, right? It's that segment of the market who's actively searching for a specific product because they have the intent to buy. And around only, about 10% of the market in any industry is actively searching for a specific service or a product or a program that they want. And so you're missing out on 90% of the marketplace who is the right ideal customer for your specific product, program, or service, but they're not actually ready to buy it yet, or they might not even know that a solution exists to their problem. So that's where Facebook advertising comes in, and you have a much longer sort of customer journey, right? Because with Facebook ads, people are not looking to purchase things right then and there. So you have to set a pathway, a customer journey. You have to introduce your brand, you have to introduce yourself, you have to lead with value, and then take them through the process of building a relationship with them and closing them, and having them become a buyer, in other words. So a lot of times, when I'm talking with customers and clients, we're actually going through an amazing rollout of a cool program inside the Business Lounge called Smart Facebook Ads. And I've been talking a lot with my students about this mindset shift, right? This mindset shift that has to come when you're running Facebook ads. You have to center your campaigns around content if you want to do some amazing things with Facebook ads. Every single day, I get targeted by companies who are doing this all wrong on my Facebook newsfeed. They're going straight in for the kill, right? They're going straight in for the sale. And that's the equivalent of, us going out and hanging out at a party, and then a random dude coming up to me and saying, hey, so I have this amazing product that does this wonderful thing for your hair. I noticed that you need it. It's $50. Ready to buy it? As in right now? What? First of all, my reaction's gonna be like, dude, I don't know you and you're cramping my style, right? I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm having a good time. I don't know who you are and I don't want to buy your stuff. So whenever you are running Facebook ads, it's the same exact thing. Most of us go to cold traffic, which just means that it's people that don't know who the heck we are. And instead of introducing ourselves, we hit them up with the latest offer, the latest marketing campaign. And that's not the way to do that. You want to build a relationship with people over time, and you want to introduce your brand to them, and you do so by adding value. You do so by presenting them with content. For online business owners, that usually is, a blog post, a video, a podcast episode, content that you've created that builds value, that either entertains, educates, or empowers your users. So that is one of the things that I want to talk about today, because your advertising marketing budget should account for folks who do not know you on Facebook. And so you really just want to run 3 basic campaigns. Your cold traffic campaigns, those are campaigns that are designed to warm people up to your brand, to introduce your brand to people who have never heard of you, and transition them from someone who doesn't know you to someone who knows you and is beginning to trust you and is ready for you to present them an offer. So the second campaign you want to run is to warm traffic. And those are folks who know, like, and trust you, right? So they've already been introduced to your brand. They kind of know a little bit about you, but they haven't actually purchased from you yet. And those are your website visitors, those are your email subscribers, those are your fans on your Facebook page. And so those people, you can become a little bit more aggressive. And I use the word aggressive very lightly because I don't mean you're going to hammer them over the head, with whatever offer you have. It's not appropriate to go to your warm traffic and say buy nonstop, right? You want to lead with value. So get them on a webinar, get them on your email list, and sell them via email. Don't sell them directly on the platform, although you can, and it's appropriate in certain circumstances. Like, for example, if you're going to offer them a flash sale, or you're going to offer them exclusive, promotions that are only available to them because, they're either your website visitor, or they're on your email list, or they're a Facebook fan. You can also send them to an introductory low-cost offer, which is usually what converts best. So someone, who doesn't really know you yet, hasn't purchased from you, might be apprehensive about buying something from you for the first time. So one of the quickest ways to get away from that kind of objection is to offer them something small that is not very high, cost. Introduce them to your product, and down the line upsell them on your core offer. So one of the ways that I do that here is I offer an introductory program called Create a Cookbook Content Calendar. It's $19 and we sell it for $100 on the site. But for new visitors, we offer it to them for a limited time for just $19, and they get introduced to our brand. Then we completely blow their mind with amazing content that is worth, 30, 40 times what they paid. And then we upsell them onto the next product, which in this case is either the Business Lounge or Zilch to Social. Those are my 2 core offerings. And so you can do the same thing with any type of business, right? Whether it be a traditional business that is selling physical products, or an online business that is selling services. When I used to run services, right, I did a service-based model, not a program or information-based model. I did that for quite a few years, and I used to introduce folks to my service by offering something very simple, like, for example, setting up their Facebook page and designing their cover art. And then once they started working with me, they trusted me, they knew the quality work that I did, I would actually upgrade them to a monthly recurring service plan. And so that is a way that you can start moving folks from getting them to know you to actually becoming paying customers. And that's what you want to allocate your budget for, a warm audience. And then finally, you want to always bring your existing customers back to your business to purchase from you time and time again. This is extremely important, especially if you're doing business online. So you want to make sure that you have enough offerings, right? Enough products, programs, or services to where you can bring someone back to your business for more time and time again. And so one of the ways that you can do this is via continuity program, right? So you can have a service-based business and you get them on a monthly retainer. Or perhaps if you have a subscription, maybe you sell actual products that are refillable, like let's say supplements, then you can get people on a subscription plan, right? You can get them on automatic refills, and that way you are actually bringing them back month after month into your business. But let's say that you don't have a product like that. Let's say that your product is one-off, and once someone purchases it from you, they're never going to do so again, or you have a very, very long comeback cycle, like we did for Chris's moving company, right? People move maybe one time a year, and it took a whole year, right, to even get a new customer to come back to us, but it actually worked really, really well. So you want to nurture them and use your hot traffic campaign to get them to come back for more, or at least have you remain top of mind. So one of the ways a lot of companies do this is simply by, sending ads to hot traffic, so people who have already purchased from them. And what you do with that type of audience is you either re-engage them, right? You send them to more content, you get them on a webinar, you get them to read a blog post, or you simply have them refer a friend. You can have them come back and purchase something else. This is great for retail companies, right? You guys have a ton of accessories, and you have shoes and beautiful, well, let's say that you're a clothing retailer. Then you have shoes and purses and all of these hairpins and blouses and skirts. So you have a lot of inventory, right? You can mix and match. But for those of you who maybe have a service, you can come up with a different type of service, right? That's very simple to do. You can ask folks for their feedback. You can constantly stay top of mind with them. And so here at the company, we're constantly getting folks to come back and actually be part of one of our webinars. We pitch them on a different product, and most of the time, those are our super fans. Those are the people that purchase from us time and time again because they know the quality of our service. They already trust us, and guess what? They'll refer their friends to us. So they'll tag them in the comments, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is awesome. You have to check it out. I just purchased it." That's kind of how you should really start spending, your ad budget. And then when it comes time to, okay, how much should you spend for a cold audience versus a warm audience, versus a hot audience, this is how I do it. So I learned this strategy from digital marketer Molly Pittman. She's amazing. And I sort of tweaked it a little bit to fit my own clients' needs and my own business. So you can tweak it as well. This is just a benchmark of what I recommend. Let's say that you are spending $10 a day on Facebook ads. You can spend less than that, you can spend more, scale it up or scale it down. This is just a benchmark. So if you're spending $10 a day, you want to be able to spend 50% of your marketing budget or your advertising budget on a cold audience, because those are new eyeballs into your business, right? That's the new blood, and you want to constantly bring new people into the business. So I would spend $5 a day in reaching a cold audience, and then I would spend about 35% of my advertising spend, my total advertising spend, on a warm audience. So that would be $3.50 per day. And then a hot audience, I would spend about 15% of my budget. So 15% of $10 a day is $1.50. And so that should give you a benchmark of what you should be spending on these three basic and super essential advertising campaigns for your business. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got some insight and that you're starting to see, how this can work for you. If you want even more information on how to run a profitable Facebook ad campaigns in 3 steps, you definitely have to sign up for my masterclass. It's going to be linked somewhere on the video and also in the description below. Come on over, sign up for the masterclass. I promise it's going to be worth every second of your time, and I can't wait to see you in there. But for now, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Definitely leave questions in the comments below. I pop in here every couple of days to answer those for you, and definitely share this video with a friend that might find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with another quick marketing tip. Bye for now.